I was a marketer, so I was working in the consumer products category within food, and then before that entertainment back in Toronto.
So before I came to Copenhagen, I was working at GlaxoSmithKline in pharmaceuticals, and I've been working there in procurement for the last 4 years.
I worked in government in Washington, D.C. on Capitol Hill with the United States Senator from New York, and I also worked in a startup nonprofit in Washington, D.C. Building soccer fields for kids in Latin America.
I worked within human resources in a Danish oil and gas company, both back home in Qatar and in Denmark.
So basically I was already working for close to 7 years, and so the next logical step from my engineering degree into the business world was to do an MBA.
For me especially, because in the past years I was so focused about the hotel industry and I really have deep knowledge there, but probably I missed some broader knowledge. So here I have the opportunity to get different perspectives.
Of course there's, you have career goals that you've set for yourself, so an MBA was definitely something that I've always wanted to obtain at some point in time, especially as a female as well. So that's why I really wanted to do an MBA.
I'm at the younger end of the spectrum here. Some of my colleagues have been working for 10, 12 years already. So it's amazing to get that experience so early in my career, sort of vicariously through them. Classroom discussion is really reinforced by the experiences and the anecdotes of my peers, and I'm learning a lot from them.
I knew it was going to be a lot of work this year, but I think even so I was surprised at quite how much pressure we were under with different assignments.
So you start off the program kind of very confident of, yep, I've chosen to buy MBA, this is going to be great. What's challenging about it is actually creating this balance between developing your network, doing your schoolwork, and also getting involved in extracurriculars, because there's so much to do.
You have one course right after another, and you're in class from 9 to 5 each day, and then you have group work and individual assignments as well. So you really have to be on top of your time management.
But at the same time, while it's challenging, it also pushes you to the next level to know that if you're in this sort of pressure, you know that in this pressure you can make mistakes and you can learn from your classmates as well.
There's always, I would say, more work than you can do, and you have to prioritise what work you're not going to be able to manage.
I didn't expect it would be so hard to communicate in a multicultural environment. In our class we have 22 nationalities and only 3 Danish students. And it's kind of a little bit challenging because you need each person thinks differently, and sometimes you just don't expect the way this person thinks at all. So it takes time to understand this difference.
I really feel that I'm going to have a great qualification coming out of this, but I'm also going to have a lot more confidence in myself as a leader.
We spent like 9 months in the program by now, and just the way I think changed a lot from what I was before. So, and it's a positive change.
So after graduation, I would like to join a large-size or international company and to learn the different cultures, to learn how to manage people from different backgrounds, and to help them to bridge them in the different cultures.
Yeah, so I think all my experience in the 7 years before I came here was very procurement and supply chain focused. I'm now thinking, coming out of this course, I'm looking at job opportunities. I'm thinking I want to go into more of a change management direction.
Yeah, I do have some plans. I would like to work more with in strategic roles. I hope I will be able to get it, and I will be looking for jobs where I can kind of do it on a more on a high level than I was doing before.
I started in government and then I moved to the nonprofit, and I feel like I have discovered an entrepreneurial drive within me in the past year or so of my career, and I'd really like to continue on that path.
You always have plans. So before the MBA I was working as a marketer. I want to continue within that path, doing brand management and global strategy development. But now I kind of have figured out some of the sectors that I really want to be in, whereas beforehand I really didn't. So in terms of that, I'm slowly getting there where I'm building my path to post-MBA.